Shalom, Israel. It's me, Baht Zion, with,
Adonai 720.
and today we're going to be doing episode 6 of Righteous Reactions. And guess what? This is about grocery
whoremongers.
Mm. All right, now we have a clip that we're going to play for you. It's a few minutes long about a mother and a daughter that did some unrighteous shit.
Well, Shannon and Mike, investigators say the DHS supervisor and her daughter would target the homeless, people in jail, and even kids. But hundreds of other SNAP recipients could have also been affected. A year-long investigation resulting in the arrest of a DHS principal clerk, Nadine Jean-Baptiste. She is accused of using her position to access SNAP recipients' personal information, to check EBT card balances, and change the pins in order to use the cards in stores across Rhode Island. Records show her daughter, Octavia Baptiste, was doing the same. Investigators say both women used hundreds of EBT cards valued at $191,000. The Rhode Island Department of Human Services could not comment on the investigation because it is a personnel matter, but a spokesperson did tell 12 News DHS and its partners are committed to safeguarding these benefits for Rhode Islanders and work vigilantly to do so. The agency recommends you change your PIN frequently and check your account balance often, just as a safety precaution. DHS warns people to not share their PIN and reminds SNAP recipients that the agency will never ask for your PIN or EBT number. If you believe you may have been impacted by the SNAP benefit fraud scheme, you should fill out a fraud allegation form with the DOA's Office of Internal Audit Fraud Detection and Prevention Unit. But if your EBT card is physically stolen, you should contact police first. And in the last half hour, we learned U.S. Marshals did take Octavia Baptiste into custody. Both suspects appeared in federal court and are out on bond. They could face up to 20 years in prison.
And they already on bond too? Wow.
Now, okay, so this is what I want to say. How the hell you gonna take from the homeless people, the prison people, and you take it from the children? What? And then y'all talk about don't give your PIN code to nobody. They taking it. They work for the state. They taking it and they flipped it to fit their PIN code so they can go up in the store. Remember. So now I'm thinking, do you have a duplicate card, or are you sitting there putting in them number digits to those cards and then putting in that PIN number? Something going on, because how am I having my card in my pocket? Yeah. And I'm at the store that they say decline, but somebody else using it. Or incorrect PIN in this case.
Teasing them to hit you.
Now we got to hit them.
191K?
Oh, we got to hit them 191K worth of precepts on their unrighteous activities. Grocery whoremongers. What you got on there? These hoes tripping.
Let's play this one more time. If they ain't catch it.
Well, Shannon and Mike, investigators say the DHS supervisor and her daughter would target the homeless, people in jail, and even kids. But hundreds of other SNAP recipients could have also been affected.
Pause. Okay. So you asked me, what do I got on this? Leviticus 19:11. You shall not steal. You shall not deal deceitfully or falsely with one another. Off top, she dealt deceitfully with the children, the homeless, the orphan, the widow. Everybody around.
Everybody. Now, I want to throw my precept in there, okay? Now, I got Exodus 20, verse 4. And it states from the Torah, not to make an idol for yourselves. Woo! Now, the idol in this situation is that food stuff, God. Your greed. Like you done put the food stamp card up here to supersede everything that you believe in your life because you got to eat somehow. Or you don't care how you do it. Who next you got to cut to get your food on your table. But you being greedy about it. So you made an idol for yourself.
Right.
That's sad. You definitely can't be my caseworker, baby. What you got?
Leviticus 19, verse 13. You shall not defraud your fellow.
Mm.
And I also have, you shall not commit robbery. The wages of a labor shall not remain with you until morning. And I have number 16 too. Do not deal basely with your countrymen. Do not profit by the blood of your fellow. I am Yahuwah.
Mm.
So with that being said, she defrauded a lot of people.
Okay.
Like I said again, innocent kids, blind people, physically blind, inmates, people already in distressful situations.
Distressful situation. So, you just made their life hard.
Taskmaster, that's what that was.
Agents.
So also, Proverbs chapter 10, verse 9.
Mm-hmm. Bring it out. Where your tablet?
He who lives blamelessly lives safely, but he who walks a crooked path will be found out. And guess what? We found out, in the whole world found out, because you locked up and y'all been shamefully, y'all been tarred and feathered on the news.
Oh no.
For dealing basely with your countrymen, your fellowmen, your kin.
Kind.
Thus says who you violated.
Kind. Straight violation.
You got anything on this?
Absolutely, absolutely. So have to give me the floor. All right, going back to Exodus. Okay, this time we're gonna visit chapter 21, verse 22, and it says, "Not to oppress the weak." Okay, the weak, like he stated, the blind people. Okay, you did that. The people still up in them prison systems and stuff. You did that. The children that is on these government assistances for the food stamp, you don't put their household to include their kids in a situation where they can't even feed their own children. Kind, you oppressing the weak. You would work for the whole government, and you oppressing the weak. Why you doing that? Ain't no righteousness in that. Stop that shit. All right. Well, y'all gonna stop it anyway because y'all almost going to jail. Okay, move on.
They hit for 191,000.
Yeah, they going to jail.
Yeah, they gonna keep trying.
They going to jail, right? They in Rhode Island. They going to Rhode Island, Rock Road.
Hey, put a little money. They gonna keep going. They gonna have other people running them cars up, selling food stamps. You know what I'm saying? For the cash.
Sad.
They will eat it.
Next precept, Numbers 15:39. Not to follow the whims of your heart or what your eyes see. Now, you saw your mama was doing this stuff, kind, and your eyes was like, she got groceries and she ain't paying for them. And I only made a little bit of change. I'm going to do what she do because I'm going to follow in her footsteps. Well, you shouldn't have done that, kind, at all. You shouldn't have done that. So now you let your mind, your heart, have you go out here and do some BS, and now you sitting behind bars looking stupid as hell. I bet you wishing you wouldn't have done that now. I bet you wishing that your mama would have went down by herself. And you would have still had your job. If your job ain't paying you that much to put food on your table and you work in a vicinity where you supposed to give the food stamp to people, then you need to switch your job. So then go apply for the stamps. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense when you say stealing. You should not steal. You should not deal deceitfully and basely with your countrymen.
Following your daggone heart. No, your heart is deceitful. You following that. And you know your eyes is bigger than your daggone stomach, so they're going to see everything it wanted. Stop that. Let's move on. Proverbs 24, 8 through 9. And it states, he who lays plans to do harm is called by men a schemer. And what's a scheme? Someone who makes an intelligent or secret plans to deceive others. That's the problem. The schemes of folly are sin, and a scoffer is an abomination to me. So y'all out here, y'all ain't even on the back alley scheming people. Y'all in the daggone office. Typing up stuff. People talking about, yeah, this is my account number right here for my card, and this is the pin, and I need you to set that pin 2225, and you go put 22124 so it can go to your house, to your door. But yeah, you go ahead, Miss Mary. Thank you. It's nice doing you. Your benefits should be on your card around the 5th of every morning. Here come the 5th. Where the hell Mary benefits? I know it is. In your fridge. Stop that.
Real grocery whoremongers.
Baby, come on now. Let's move on. We're going to do it around me. 25, 16. Listen closely. For everyone, who does those things, everyone who deals dishonestly is an abhorrent to Yahuwah the Elohim. Every person who does that trickery, dishonesty, thievery, all of it, it's bad. That's horrible, horrible. In the eyes of Allah, horrible. He looking at this. He ain't wicked. He's not wicked. That's why your butt in jail. He said, okay, I'm going to let you rack up. Y'all done racked up 191K. Y'all said, go ahead and pull them on out of there. Put them in the prison system. Because now y'all's over here oppressing people. You oppressing people. Say he had to get y'all off the streets.
Right.
Put you behind bars. Because you is destroying not only our nation, but other nations. You destroying them.
Destroying everybody.
How you gonna be out here help and be a reaching for your brother and stuff like that, but you helping destroy your brother. You helping put your brother in certain mind states in their mind where if I can't feed my family, now I got to go out here and do something that I ain't supposed to be doing that's against Yah's laws and commandments because I got to put food on my table because the same government place I went to get assistance, they ain't helping me because they take it from me, but I don't know they took from me until it comes out on Channel 12 News. But yet y'all telling people, oh, you make too much. You can't get no stamp. You make too much. They don't make too much. They was making just the right amount. Y'all niggas, one that took it.
Cashed out.
Big cash out. Lottery. 191K. That's like a Powerball ticket. And y'all walking around with it on y'all plastic card.
They ain't doing it like that, I'm telling you.
Wanting grapes and watermelons and stuff like that. Big steaks.
They switched it out for money.
Crazy.
They switched it out for money.
Y'all the real schemers.
Yeah,
Proverbs 11:1 states, false scales are an abomination to the Elohim Yahuwah. An honest weight pleases him. So once again, you're dealing falsely. Okay? So how do you think Yah is going to give you any positive justice in this?
No,
He ain't.
Nope.
He's not. The only justice you about to get is behind them daggone bars. Huh? And you're going to be behind them bars, sitting there for however many. I hope they keep y'all in more than 20 years. Y'all need to serve dago citizens like murderers. That's what y'all need to do, because y'all killing people. Y'all killing people. When people ain't eating, the body can only go on for so long without food. And you taking. You taking.
Y'all was really oppressing them.
The children, everybody. You oppressing everybody because you greedy. You a whoremonger. Grocery whoremonger.
Wow.
Dang on abomination, false scales, and y'all think y'all gonna help you get out of that crap right there that you put yourself in willingly. No, he gotta lock your butt up, and then he gonna deal justly with the people y'all took from. That's righteous in his eyes right there, dealing with them. He ain't dealing with you no more. You and your nappy-headed mama, both y'all behind bars looking stupid.
Stop. Oh no, they on bond.
They need to go back.
That's what's so crazy. They don't flip so much of food stamps. They made bond.
They need to go back. But who's the bond for? Is it really in the eyes of the public? Because the bond ain't in the eyes of y'all. No. Because if y'all allowed him to come out of that right now on a bond, he got something else waiting for them. Mm. Because whatever y'all say come out his mouth, oh, he gonna do it. So you gonna answer to him. You really are for oppressing people. You gonna answer to that. He said it's an abomination, abhorrent. You gonna answer to it. And the last precept I got is going to be from Leviticus 19:35 through 36. And it states, you shall not falsify measures of length, weight, or capacity. You shall have an honest balance, honest weights, and honest ephah bushels, and an honest hand liquid. Y'all ain't got none of that. Y'all ain't got no honesty at all. I don't even know why y'all hoes still employed. I'm done.
The arrest of a DHS principal clerk, Nadine Jean-Baptiste. She is accused of using her position to access SNAP recipients' personal information, to check EBT card balances, and change the PINs in order to use the cards in stores across Rhode Island. Records show her daughter, Octavia Baptiste, was doing the same. Investigators say both women used hundreds of EBT cards valued at $191,000. The Rhode Island Department of Human Services could not comment on the investigation because it is a personnel matter, but a spokesperson did tell 12 News DHS and its partners.
You know why your boss ain't want to comment? Because they don't want their hands in it. They don't want their hands in it.
That's personnel.
They don't want their hands in it. Because as soon as they make a comment, the people going to be looking at them like they knew about this stuff or they was in it with them. And then that's going to have their building be investigated. Listen, y'all stupid though.
Are committed to safeguarding these benefits for Rhode Islanders and work vigilantly to do so. The agency recommends you change your PIN frequently and check your account balance often, just as a safety precaution. DHS warns people to not share their PIN and reminds SNAP recipients that the agency will never ask for your PIN or EBT number. If you believe you may have been impacted by the SNAP benefit fraud scheme, you should fill out a fraud allegation form with the DOA's Office of Internal Audit, Fraud Detection and Prevention Unit. But if your EBT card is physically stolen, you should contact police first. And in the last half hour, we learned U.S. Marshals did take Octavia Baptiste into custody. Both suspects appeared in federal court and are out on bond. They could face up to 20 years in prison.
They made bonds. I mean, they got the bag. So guess what? They got some curses coming. That's too much stolen money.
Yeah. Take it from your brethren. Not even helping your brethren, but you take it from them to help yourself. And you know when you do things like that, that's a temporary fix. Yeah. People think that being wicked is gonna last forever. Y'all know y'all wicked people ain't gonna make it. Y'all coming, and he gonna all the wicked ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that temporary bag, that temporary food that's gonna spoil in your house and all this now.
I bet you she the same one that be at the church too.
Yeah. But she tarred and feathered now. Regardless of where they go, y'all gonna be embarrassed on this earth.
They're gonna be embarrassed. They're gonna be
Y'all stole from the blind, deaf, and dumb, homeless, and inmates. Y'all oppressed the whole community. Everybody that y'all was doing social work over. All the cases y'all oppressed these people. I can't believe this. Y'all stole so much from these people. Wow.
I wonder if that was originally their position. I wonder if they got moved from other departments and ended up in the food stamp area. Because, you know, sometimes y'all put you in certain situations to see what you gonna do. And maybe they was doing so well, he had to test them. And they went over there and they failed their test.
Yeah, they failed their test. Definitely did.
Couldn't be me.
Not sell myself food stamps.
And then I pray that if they out there, while they were locked up or whatever the case may be, that they doing that thing where you do the bid stuff with people so you can pay them some of their food stamps and get out of jail early. You know what I'm saying? I learned about that last year.
Wow.
But I think we can wrap this up.
Yeah. Just including the last episode, episode 6, grocery whoremongers. These ridiculous people going against y'all and cursing themselves and oppressing the people.
God, definitely going against the laws too. All right. Well, it's me, Baht Zion.
Out of 9720. Shalom, Barakah.